Let's say hi to caller 10. Puts us in Laverne. Hello, who are you?
Hi, my name's Katrina, like the hurricane.
Katrina, like the hurricane. What a beautiful way to start this conversation. You are caller 10.
You're kidding me.
I don't joke.
You're joking.
Don't joke about these things.
You won $1,000.
Oh, my God.
Does it feel weird now giving this to a Katrina?
It does feel weird now. I was going to pick up 9/11 on line 3, but I'm glad I went with you. Katrina, you've got $1,000 cash, and you get a key that could start your very own Green Day signature Corvette, all right?
Oh, my God. Sweet did. Thank you guys so much.
Sweet did.
Thank you for saying that. There's a lot of people listening that don't even listen to the show. They're just using us for money. So it's always nice when someone actually does listen to the show. They put in the effort.
Yeah, but I'm happy to be used for money.
Yeah, we're fine with that. We are cheap whores. Hold on, Katrina. Thank you for listening.
You're not a cheap whore. Congrats.
Tomorrow, the song you'll be listening for, also worth $1,000, and another key will be Brain Stew Jaded, happening between 8:15 and 8:30 tomorrow morning. Go ahead and set a reminder right now so you're locked in for that.
Klein, agree or disagree that when you pack for a trip, 100% of the time you will realize you left something that you intended to pack?
At least one thing, but yes, I'm not a good packer, so for me,
I think
100%
everybody, even if it's a small thing, is like, oh, I forgot whatever.
And sometimes it is the most obvious thing, like, for instance,
a phone charger or something,
that
right?
That one, toothbrush, the stuff you need.
Underwear.
I went to Hawaii, did not pack one pair of underwear. Didn't pack one pair. Packed a suitcase full of stuff.
Got lots of socks.
Got
Polo shorts always.
And realized there is, although the pair I'm wearing is all I got.
And when you realize it and what you decide to do about it will kind of inform the rest of the trip. So we, in this case, were on a road trip up north. We had about an 8-hour drive ahead of us. We picked up a kid from school, hit the road, and we're having a good time. There's not a lot of traffic, which is surprising. No patience that needs to be packed.
Even better.
Then I get a phone call, or Katie rather gets a phone call from Wesley's school. And we're like, well, we have him here. So we didn't.
You grabbed the wrong kid, you idiots.
I was like, what could they possibly be calling about? So we answer and they go, the other lady left her phone here. The other lady is me.
Oh, you're the other lady. They don't know how to refer to.
They don't know my name
so much.
because Katie's the one that talks to them.
Yeah. Katie said, "Listen, I'm with a lot of women on the side. Never say names. Just always say the other lady. That's good. Just get busted."
I realize I have left my phone in his classroom, and we're 2 hours into the drive of an 8-hour drive.
Are you serious?
And I'm going, okay.
Wait. You're 2 hours into an 8-hour drive, but also aren't you not going to be back in?
We're gone for a week.
And you don't have your phone.
And I don't have my phone. So I'm like, okay. I start going, the wheels start turning. Okay, I've forgotten something, but I've forgotten something major. What can I do here? It's about 2 p.m. I could probably have a friend go over there, pick it up, drop it off at a different friend's house. They could probably get it in the mail by 5, overnight. I'm thinking of all these things, right, on how to get it back to my hands.
Because going no phone for a day is crazy. Going no phone for 8 days or however long you're away, it's impossible.
Okay, so I decided, you know what? This is the universe telling me I should unplug. And I didn't bring my computer either because...
This isn't the universe telling you anything. This is you being an idiot and leaving your phone and then getting on the road for 2 hours.
She's as big as the universe.
Shut up, Jake.
This is the size of the universe telling me that I'm a forgetful idiot.
Anyway, I decided, F it. And I went without my phone for a full week.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. I left it there. I left it. I did have a friend pick it up from the classroom and just bring it to our house. And then I had no computer because Katie brought hers, so I had no way of getting into my email.
You didn't have your dumb Apple Watch?
I had my watch, but it wouldn't connect to anything.
Oh, it's not hooked up to your phone?
No. Well, it's hooked up to my phone, but it was supposed to notify me when I'm no longer with my damn phone.
That's the one job of the watch.
Yes. The purpose of the watch is to keep track of the phone.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reason I have this stupid thing.
Yeah, we're not training for like an Iron Man.
No, and it always notifies me your phone's not detected to you when I don't care.
Right.
Like I know where it is. This is the one time that it would have been very useful.
Didn't notify you.
No. So then I realized, okay, I'm going to be a full week with no way to get into my bank accounts, no way to get into my email, no way to get phone calls, text messages, no way to have maps.
You made this decision 2 hours into a drive that I am now going to go sans phone for an entire week.
It started getting a little awkward about an hour in when both of them fell asleep and I was just in silence wanting to. Like, there's no radio. My phone was, I would have connected something like a podcast or a book or other music that I like, but there's no radio. There's nothing. I was just sitting there daydreaming going, my God, it feels long.
Is this where you say you never would have done this by choice, but you're so glad you did because now somehow you feel like you were forced into some sort of a weird mental refresh?
I'm glad you asked, Klein, because I wrote a paper list.
Oh, my God.
Of things that I liked and did not like.
She wrote it down.
I wrote notes, physical notes. And when I left the cabin we were staying, I had to write a little note, be back in an hour, went to store. Because I couldn't text. And then once I was at the store, if anybody needed anything, there's no way for them to get a hold of me.
So you have a list here of the pros and cons of going completely phoneless for 1 week.
Yeah.
And I also want to say, before I even know how the story ends, I have a feeling this is going to end with Allie and the sad moment where she goes, I bet you I missed so many calls and text messages. And after 1 week, the phone, she looks at it and they go, you have no notifications. Okay. Because
anyone want to place their bets on how many messages I have?
Because you have said before, when you fly somewhere and the plane lands and everyone puts their gets connected again.
And I'm like, everyone was probably wondering.
And everyone's phone's like beep 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 beep. And Allie's like, oh, let's see. And it's just nothingness. It's like maybe it didn't go. Maybe it didn't.
For some reason, I have less messages.
Yeah. She keeps blaming the satellites. Maybe it didn't connect me yet.
All right.
So I'm going to guess at the end of the entire. Well, we'll lock in our bets in a moment.
Okay.
But,
things that I liked. Okay. Here are the pros. I'll start with the pros. Easy first one is not mindlessly scrolling and checking emails because I couldn't do that. So literally getting rid of that was awesome. Number two, there was no pressure for me to take pictures of cool things.
Yeah, but then it didn't happen.
Yeah, but we could go experience something and I would just look at a view and be like, yeah, but I'm going to just remember this view, I guess.
How many times when you saw something cool, though, did you reach to
I thought in my head I should take a picture of this. Then I was like, wait, I don't have to.
Yep.
This is other people's responsibility. Also, didn't have to take lame firework videos because I didn't have my phone with me.
No shortage of those floating around.
Also, I didn't have to go, wait a minute, where's my phone? Because I had already lost it.
But how often did you do that? Like before you got past the days of realizing you didn't have it?
I was able to get past it, but think about how many times per day people do that on a regular basis.
Constantly.
Oh, my God, where's my phone? Did I bring my phone?
It's kind of a freeing feeling, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like after you realize I've lost it and I'm not getting it back.
It's already gone.
And I don't even think about it now. I would imagine. I don't know what that would be like because I would panic, but it feels like for you, good for you.
Okay. No Instagram FOMO. No work emails from you. No social text from Jake about what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. Jake was.
Oh, you missed that.
Yeah,
I had no way to pay a lot of times, so other people paid.
Oh, that's probably your favorite.
And I had no fear of my phone dying because it was gone.
Hold up. You didn't forget your wallet. You forgot your phone. So you could have paid.
Well. Now let's go to the cons.
What does that mean? That's just you just use that as your advantage?
I was like, I don't have my phone, and they were like, all right, we got this.
Oh my! What is that about?
Things that were difficult. Pooping.
What do you look at?
What do I look at?
What do you read?
I read that shampoo bottle more times than I can count. My coupon apps. I would go to the grocery store and be like, oh, cool, I can get $5 off if I... Oh.
Don't have it.
I don't have my...
But don't you tell that sob story to the person at the register and usually they give it to you anyway?
I wasn't going to do that.
Really? Doesn't seem beneath you.
I missed the flashlight. I didn't realize how much I used that. Yeah, and then at night, I would have to go into a dark room and I would just... I tripped over so many things. I stubbed my toe so many times. When everyone else was looking at their phones...
That's a weird... When you're at that moment...
And I'm just staring.
And you're the person who's trying to bring it back to Jenga. You're like, come on, guys, Jenga.
Guys, we have another game of gin rummy.
We're doing Jenga.
I got lost a lot because I didn't have my maps. And then there was one time where I was like, I'm so tired after walking for so long being lost. And then I wanted to rent a bird scooter and I couldn't.
Oh.
And then I guess the biggest negative was that it was July 1st and I couldn't pay any of my bills. So I'm late on everything.
Hey, there you go. Allie's going to get evicted. But mentally, she feels sharp now. And at the end of it all, how many messages?
All right,
when
ready?
You finally get your phone, you go back, you go, there's my good old phone. I'm reunited with because when you lose a phone, even if it's you left in the back of an Uber, when you get reunited with it, I would imagine it's the same feeling you get if a dog runs away and it comes home to you.
Or like Castaway when you're back to civilization.
Right, it feels great.
So text messages, I had 40 missed.
40.
40 text messages.
Allie.
But phone calls, I had 2 missed, and both of them were from Wesley's school.
Trying to give you your phone?
Trying to.
And just out of curiosity, of the 40 text messages.
It was actually just one very active group chat.
Okay, got it.
That doesn't count. That's one.
Yeah.
That counts as one.
Yeah, because Jake got all weird and emotional on the 4th and was texting us a lot, so that could have been a ton of them.
Woo, I missed it!
Thanks for eavesdropping in on our radio show, you perverts.
Yeah. When you're not being reported by your neighbors, you can check out the podcast or the live show on KROQ or wherever you get your podcasts.
That's right, which apparently is a lot of places. Find Klein Alley's show and listen to this show in its entirety. Plus, if you download and subscribe, we will save a puppy from being executed.
Oh my God, there's puppies being executed?
Oh, there goes another one.
Oh, those are high stakes.